today we're going to be talking about the time I got lost at sea, and I wish I had this so I could have cooked my fish.
You almost just lost to me.
Instead of having to eat raw fish.
You eat raw fish?
Huh? What, Kate? Kate just came upstairs because she heard the flamethrower. What?
Yeah, it smells like propane.
What?
I think
That's not why she came up here.
she came here because she wants to be on the boys' pod.
Yeah,
You
she
can't be
got
on the boys'
jealous.
pod.
Look at her. No. You see, you don't even have a microphone.
No.
We can
No.
share.
No.
I'm a bro today.
You're a bro?
You're supposed to go order
No,
food.
she's a bro. She's a bro. Huh? You're a bro? Huh?
Can you order pizza?
Yeah, can you order this pizza low-key for real?
We'll let you on the pod if you order pizza.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll do an episode with you if you order pizza.
Don't worry, guys. I am.
You're ruining the whole party, this Kate. It's supposed to be bros.
Oh, I didn't get the memo. Okay. Well, what would y'all like for lunch?
On a for real note, we actually can
Stuffed
you order
crust pepperoni pizza.
one stuffed crust pepperoni, one stuffed crust Hawaiian. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right, we're
Largest.
going to be talking about when I got lost at sea. Now, you might be thinking, Cash, you're exaggerating. But no, I'm not.
And if you're thinking you've already heard this story, you haven't heard this one.
No, because I did get lost at sea. In fact, search and rescue had to be called. I was out there for days.
Sea-Doos, choppers,
All of it.
EMS, guys
Dude.
on surfboards, the whole crew looking
Everyone
for
was
us.
looking for me on the island. The entire island, actually.
I'm not surprised.
I made headline news on the island that day. But what happened was, we were at an Airbnb in Hawaii, okay? And there was what's that called?
What?
A paddleboard. There was a paddleboard. And me and Michael and me and my friend were like, you want to see how far we can go out on this paddleboard? And he was like, yeah, why not? So we start heading out on the paddleboard, and right as we get in the water, these two girls that were with us were like, we want to come too. And we were like, okay.
It's really only a one-person paddleboard.
Yeah, it's a one-person paddleboard, and we were going to put 4 people on it, but obviously it would sink. So what we did is we just used it as a flotation device because we didn't have life jackets. So we just held on to it to float, and then we just swam. And we swam, and we swam, and we swam until we were far out there. And it was weird because it goes like hundreds of feet out, and then there's like a bunch of waves out there. I don't understand. They described it to me why that happens. I don't understand it. But then there's like a bunch of waves like there would be near shore. Mm-hmm. So then we got pushed past the waves, and we're on the other side of the waves. So there's us, a bunch of waves, like 2,000 feet or something crazy, and then land. And we were so far out that the houses looked so freaking tiny. Like, I'm talking tiny. Mm-hmm. And don't me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then the girls start panicking and crying because the sun's setting. And we're like, oh no. And they sit on top of the board that can only hold max 2 people. And me and Michael are like, oh no. And the sun's setting. And we're like, guys, we're fine. Literally all we gotta do is just swim back to shore and we'll be fine. But instead they wanted to sit and cry. So we just had to wait for them to quit crying before we could head back. Anyways, we were out there a couple hours, and Maverick and everybody else at the Airbnb lost sight of us. I'll let you take it from there.
Well, yeah, so we're at the Airbnb. There's like 15 of us at the Airbnb. And me and like the one guy that was supposed to be like the adult on the trip, he was like 25. I was like 17, 18. We're looking out at Cash and them going out there, and we're just talking on the porch. And then all of a sudden we realize we can't see you guys anymore. They were completely gone. And we're like, uh-oh. Well, okay, we'll give them a few minutes, and still couldn't find them. And then we're like, we'll send the drone out. Yeah, because we had a camera drone. We're like, we'll send that out, and we'll find them. Nope, we went through all the batteries, we went up and down the coastline, couldn't find them anywhere.
Like, you guys, I don't think you guys understand how freaking far out we were.
So at this point, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh no, I lost my little brother. And then he's freaking out. He's like, I'm supposed to be responsible for these kids, and I just lost 4 of them. He's freaking out.
Sued for their death. I'm gonna go to
He's like,
jail.
their parents are about to be so mad at him, and so he's freaking out like heavy. So he's like, we gotta call search and rescue right now. And I'm like, that seems a bit dramatic, but I'm down. Let's do it. So we call search and rescue. And so all of a sudden, all these police cars and like fire trucks and EMS trucks are all just pouring into our house. And like our whole house is just full of firemen. There's like 15, 20 people in there. And I'm like, this is a lot of people. Personally. But they're like, is this the house? And we're like, yeah. And then they don't even say anything. They're like, is this where the kid is locked? We're like, yeah. And they just start pouring in. They just start walking in, carrying all their stuff. We're like, you could at least like ask, like, can I come in or something? And yeah.
Oh yeah. Then I guess it goes back to my side. We finally start we talk the girls into get off the board and stop crying. And they stop crying. They get off the board and we start swimming. And we get past the waves out here. So now we just got like this insanely far stretch of water.
And you can see the houses now.
Barely. We can barely see like the houses, and we just see like the coastline. And then we get closer and closer, and then we see a bunch of like little flashing lights. We think it's flashing lights, and I'm like, and then we get closer, and we're like, oh yeah, that's flashing lights.
That's
And-
that's the popo.
And we're like, oh, somebody's house is like on fire or something. That's crazy. And me and Mike were like,
my gosh.
imagine it was our house and like they thought we were lost. I literally remember saying that out there. We were like, imagine it's our house and they
That'd
called
be so funny, bro.
and they were like, imagine they called the fire department on us because we were out here too long. And they did. And then we started getting closer and we were like, oh no, that is our house. And me and Michael were like, oh no. And then we get closer and we're like, that is a lot more people than we have at our Airbnb. That like, I'm not even kidding, guys. The whole Airbnb and the whole front yard was just stacked with cops and firemen and ambulances and search and rescue teams. Like, it was just stacked with people. And we were like, me and Michael knew we were like, oh no.
This is not good.
This is gonna fall on us. and then we see a paddleboard guy coming out there.
Which is way faster than you guys.
Oh, he's
this
poking.
Hawaiian guy was flying out there.
No, dude,
What took you guys like 3 hours to cover? He covered in 5 minutes.
He had a wake behind him. He was so fast.
That's
you could
crazy,
surf
actually.
behind him.
That's nuts.
And
Yeah.
then he comes out there and he puts two of the girls on his, because he had a way bigger board. So he puts two of the girls on his board and he paddles them back, and then me and Michael paddled this one back.
And he still beat y'all back.
He still beat us
With
back
the
to
girls
land.
just sitting on his board crying. He paddled back quicker than both of you men could paddle back.
And me and Mike, well, we were taking our time because we were like, I want to stay out here as long as we possibly can now because I don't want to talk to all them. And then we get to land, and right as we get to land, a bunch of like sea-doos and boats all come around the cove, like with things on, and we were like, oh no. And then they were on the phone. They were like, cancel the helicopter. We were like, the helicopter.
Oh my
Like,
Put the
gosh.
chopper down.
yeah, and the helicopter was already in the air coming to us, but then they had to send it to another side of the island because somebody else was lost, I guess.
Crazy. Bro, imagine you were actually like stuck out there. And like,
Oh
let's
my gosh.
say sharks just one shark starts circling you.
I don't think it'd be a shark. I bet you probably like. I'm trying to think what would mess with him first. Where were you
Well,
again?
I'm terrified of everything in
Hawaii.
the ocean. Like, I'm being
Probably be
dead for real.
jellyfish, right?
I'm being dead for
Oh,
real.
no.
If a dolphin came up to me out there, I'd be freaking out.
Imagine like a whole whale.
Like, would you guys
A
freak
pod
out?
of dolphins. There's like
Dude.
40 dolphins just around you.
No.
Would you guys freak out if a wild dolphin
I
came up
freak
to
out
you?
if anything
I
touched me.
I
there.
wouldn't freak out.
You wouldn't freak out about a wild dolphin?
I'll
Never.
try to ride
Never.
it.
You'd freak out if anything touched you in the water, and you were if anything touches you,
Yeah,
you're
but
freaking
say you
out.
knew it was a dolphin swimming around
It don't
you.
matter.
Would
Something
you be
touches
scared?
me,
No, I
I'm
wouldn't be.
freaking out.
Unless it was like acting really aggressive.
How
But,
does a
like,
dolphin act aggressive?
It's like, yeah, if it's
I
yelling
don't know
at
if
me,
it
if
was
it's
like
barking at me, I don't like that.
or bumping your
Yeah, if dolphin, like,
whatever
rams
you're
you-
in.
Yeah, if it's like coming up and like slamming its tail on the water or something,
Oh my gosh.
I'd be like, hey,
like
No.
those what
Careful
was
with
it
that thing.
recently that was like attacking people?
Orcas.
Oh,
Orcas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they were sinking ships.
orcas.
Yes.
Well,
I
orcas
don't
will
mess
mess
with
you
an
up, bro.
orca.
Apparently, some poachers killed one orca. And orca, I guess, travel in like groups.
carried a baby orca.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they killed a baby orca. And then all the other orcas started sinking ships.
Dude, they have teeth. Have you seen their teeth?
Now,
That's crazy.
Any
Well,
ships
not
that go in
ships,
that
but
bay,
I guess boats.
any boats that go in that bay, these orcas figured out how to take them down.
They sunk something like 5 boats or something like that.
That's actually crazy.
which is
insane.
insane. Because they never done that ever. And then
Never
they
knew how to sink
And then they're
ships.
like, you killed our baby? And then they went on a revenge killing spree.
the mom of the baby, like managed to sink a ship because she was angry at when it killed her baby. So then she taught all the other orcas how to sink ships. Now they just go around doing it for fun. Like it's Fortnite. They go around like it's Fortnite, just sinking ships,
Oh my
playing
gosh.
battleship.
Like bogey inbound, go get
Yeah.
him.
But that is actually one of my... Because, don't get me wrong, everyone else thought we were lost, but I wasn't lost. I knew exactly where I was, and I knew exactly where land was. So I was never freaking out. Me and Michael, the whole time, we were making jokes about like ordering Uber Eats out here and everything, and we were just kind of laughing about it all while we were out there. But my biggest fear is actually getting stuck in the middle of the ocean.
Well, why'd you let yourself go out that far?
Well, because,
There was a riptide, so they were getting carried out faster than they thought. Oh, we're covering a lot of ground. We're fast swimmers. No, the water was pulling them out.
but not even that. It's like, I don't know. We just thought it was cool to go out far. It's not, kids. Don't do that. But yeah, I don't know why we wanted to go out so far, but we did. But it was just, like I said, it wasn't scary to us because we knew exactly where we were and we weren't scared. But I guess,
Now,
No one
me and
else could
Cash
find
don't
us.
like water. We went to well, I don't even remember where it was. Somewhere on the coast down in California with Parker.
Oh,
and
yeah.
somebody, was it just Parker? Maybe it's someone else
Uh-huh.
too. And it was his buddy. And we go out on these like kayaks into the water. And bro, I was scared.
I don't like the water.
It was rough waves and we're on these kayaks. And I was like, and there's sharks all over the coast. I was like, if you guys flip my kayak, I will kill all of you.
Dude, I don't do the ocean, bro.
The ocean sucks. I hate the ocean.
Or anywhere there's alligators. I don't like lakes with
Oh
alligators.
no! I saw a video of some kids playing in Florida.
Did you see
Dude,
that?
they're
They're
crazy.
doing a rope
Dude,
swing
did you
into
see
the
that? They
water.
were doing the rope
and
swing?
I kid you not,
Yes.
50 feet
Yes.
across from them, there's a gator just sitting there in the water. I'm like, are you insane?
They were acting like
and
a
their
gator
children
is
acting
nothing.
like it's fine.
Yeah, I'm telling you, those Florida people, like, they treat them like dogs.
They're insane.
They actually
They're
treat them
actually
like
insane.
dogs.
Like they're brainwashed. Actually,
Dude,
like
it's
those kids
crazy.
don't understand. The parents have lied to you. If you live in Florida, your parents lied to you. You will die.
I don't think alligators mess with Florida people. I don't think they're
What?
allowed
The
to.
alligators know? Oh, that's a
no,
Florida.
it's against
We
the
don't mess
law.
with them.
It's against the law or something.
They're like, oh, you from Texas,
You're
get
like,
him.
Hey, go mess with the
He ain't
tourists.
from around here.
Dude, this video is insane. I'm texting it to Joe so he can put it up on the screen later.
Is it the one of the kids?
It's this one right here.
Yeah. Nuh-uh.
The alligator's just sitting in the water, and there's just kids swimming, having fun, acting like it's not even there. Like, bro, I'm not even kidding.
And that's dark water.
If I went to one of the biggest lakes in the world, it could be, what's those, Great Lakes? It could be one of the Great Lakes. And if I saw one gator in the water,
I ain't getting in the water
I
at
ain't
all.
getting in the water. Even if you drove to the other side of the lake, I'm not getting in the water.
No, sir.
Not doing it.
Not happening.
Could you imagine if you would have saw like some undiscovered animal, you and Michael, while you're out there, but because everyone
Bro,
was so mad
while
at
they
you,
were-
they wouldn't have believed you? Like a mermaid. Like you actually saw a mermaid.
Oh, no.
And you go back and you're like,
no one
guys,
believed
I know I was lost, but I saw a mermaid. Then we're like, oh.
Out of everyone, if me and Michael Amaya said we saw a mermaid,
No one would ever
no
believe
one's
you.
believing us. We'd be
What's-
like, no, if there was a mermaid, and then we could describe it, and everyone would be like, drop the act.
What's crazy is I know we're kind of switched the subject, but to go back to the alligators in Florida, Cash, he was the kid on the rope swing. There was one.
Oh my gosh, I was.
You were the kid on the rope swing.
I was.
Somebody
he
went
tried
out
to
with
kill
this
me.
girl.
I actually had attempted murder
This
on
girl
me.
was like, "Hey, yeah, let's go out on my boat. Like, let's go out." And Cash is like, "I don't know. I feel like there's gators in here." He's
No,
in
no.
Florida.
No, no.
And she's like,
I was fine with the boat.
"Yeah, but like they
I'm
were gonna go
fine
like
with the boat.
wakeboard and like get off the
They
boat."
wanted to tube and wakeboard
Yeah.
and swim.
And Cash had rejected this girl, so she was not very happy with him.
In Orlando, and I was like, "Oh no, I don't want to do that." and I didn't reject her. She wasn't mad at me.
Well, then why'd she try to kill you?
Actually, she might have been mad at me because I remember the night before, me and Michael were pestering her, and she yelled at us.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I thought. So
but, yeah.
this girl is like, "Hey, yeah, let's go." And Cash is like, "No, I don't do gators."
I said,
don't
"There's
do that."
gators in the water." And she goes, "No, not here. This is a private lake." And I was like, "Oh."
So the gators don't go there. It's private property.
I thought it was like
They
fenced
know-
in or something, and they cleared out all the gators, or like it was a man-made lake and they like fenced it in or something. I don't know. She said it was a private lake. There's no gators. I was like, that
Yeah,
sounds kind
you're
of
the
true.
biggest idiot I know to think that you can jump in a lake in Florida.
Okay, and
There's no gators in there
Somehow I
because a
just-
14-year-old girl told you there's no gators in there.
somehow I just trusted her, and I was like, all right. No, she was like 18 or something, at least 16. And we go out on the boat, we tube, and we wakeboard, have fun, blah, blah, blah. And then we go, and we're like driving the boat through like I'm talking the swamps. Like this place is the swamps.
And you still didn't think.
No, it was like swamp. Like this, when you think of Florida Everglades, like Florida swamp, that's
That
what
was
this
it.
place
That
is.
was where the shows are filmed.
And she goes, "There's a ladder on a tree." She's like, "You guys can go climb that tree if you want, and you can go across that branch and you can like jump off." That's what we all do. We're like, "Really?" And I remember me and Michael's in all these stories. He was
Michael was like right there, like, "Yeah, let's jump in."
Michael was lost with me in Hawaii. He was getting fed to gators with me in Florida.
Sounds like a good influence.
Yeah, you and Michael can't be together anymore. That is bad.
Was it the same chick too?
No, the other chick
She was on
she
the
was
trip.
in Hawaii, but she was on the board.
She was with us.
And we're looking at just this straight up swamp, and we're like, I don't know. And she was like, "No, there's no gators.
You'll
We're
be
like,
fine,
"You'll
Cash."
be fine." And I was like, well, "What about snakes? Even snakes, like possibly?" She's like, "No, like we never see snakes around here." Like, I was like, "Okay." So me and Michael jump in the water in the middle of swamp. Like there's trees everywhere, moss. Like
I can't believe you fell for it.
yeah, and we jump in. And then we just swim over to a tree and we climb up on it. And we climb the ladder that they built on the tree and we jump off and we keep doing it. And then I don't know why, bro. We had no stress like doing it. And then we get back in the boat. We go back to her house. And her dad was like, y'all just missed it. There was a gator right here. And me and him go, huh? right here or like somewhere else? And he was like, yeah, in the water. Just swim off. We were like, oh my gosh. And we never said anything to her, but me and him were so pissed. We were like, dude, we could have literally died.
And she's just sitting on the boat like, yeah, keep jumping in the water. Make some more noise, boys.
She's like, here, gator.
She's throwing food off the back. She's
like, jump in the water. I'm not even kidding. If you took me back to that swamp this day, you could $1 billion. $1 billion. I would not get in the water.
I believe him, honestly.
Yeah, I'd get in.
You would get in for
I'd
$1
get in.
billion?
$1 billion
A
is...
Billy? I'll get in for...
swamps?
I get in for $1 million.
Like, what do you mean get in? Describe it. Give me the whole
Like
experience.
swim in the middle of a swamp.
How long? How long?
You put 10 gators in an Olympic swimming pool. I swim across for $1 billion.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would.
No, you would
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you would not.
I'd be
Yeah,
like, y'all best not mess with me, because I'm fast.
Yeah, you physically would not be able to get in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so what do you...
How big the gators?
Like,
Wait a
I'm
second.
saying, how far
like
you...
10 foot.
No, how long you got to stay in there? That's what I'm
gators are
concerned
big.
about.
Huh?
How long do you have to stay in there?
Yeah, say you go to the swamp, you got to swim around for a good half hour.
Oh.
Overnight.
No, you got to swim around for a good half hour, splashing, jumping on a tree, jumping back in.
For $1 billion, you got to do that.
I'm doing that for Billy.
I don't even know if I could jump off, count to 10 Mississippi, and get back on the boat.
Yeah, I would definitely do it for $1 billion.
I'm terrified about it. I don't think you guys understand. We live near a lake where apparently it's a giant lake. And they say that there's estimated like 15 alligators in the whole thing. And I've asked everyone that lives here, no one's ever seen one. And so it's like almost like a myth around here, like if they're even in there. Like no one's ever seen one. And I swim in that lake, but if anyone ever tells me they see an alligator there, or if I see one, I'm never swimming in the lake again. And even though there's just a myth of alligators being in that lake, I panic when I'm in the water.
I do too.
When I'm tubing or wakeboarding and I fall off, I'm like, guys, come on, get me back up, get me back up, get me in the boat, come on.
I'm not
Which
worried.
lake is that? Is that the one we went to?
Yeah, it's the one we
on
go to.
Oh, the one you flipped me off the jet ski on?
Yeah,
That one?
yeah.
Oh, thanks, bud. I appreciate that.
Like when I fall off the jet ski, I'm like freaking out trying to get back on, and Matt was circling me one time. He was like, the gators get you. I was freaking out.
I'm not scared of gators.
You know what's
snakes
worse?
are freaky
I don't
to
like
me.
snakes.
What's worse?
Oh, snake on top of the water would be so scary coming at you. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or even
Those
in
are
the water, you
freaky.
can't even see them. Like,
Even worse than a snake. Have you guys heard about the guys that were on the iceberg? Like a little like iceberg. It wasn't very big, like the size of this room.
Yes.
And there's a polar bear.
Polar bear.
yeah, I heard about that on Joe
mile
Rogan.
away. It's like a mile away, and it sees them.
Have you heard of this?
And
No.
it's swimming and jumping from ice thing, and it takes a while to get there, but they can
Wait, hold on.
see it.
There's multiple icebergs.
so it's
They're,
like swimming
separated.
across?
Yeah, they're
They
separated.
see it off in the distance, and they're stuck on an iceberg.
And they said what happens is
And-
it does this. It jumps off its iceberg, pops up on another one.
Oh.
Jumps off, goes underwater, pops up on another one. Closer. It gets closer to them each
It just
time.
keeps getting
And they're
closer.
like, oh no. And then it just keeps getting closer and closer.
And for those of you that don't know, polar bears, like where they live,
Massive.
there's no like vegetables, there's no berries,
it's just ice.
and penguins. All they eat is meat, like a
They eat
grizzly
seals
bear,
and stuff.
They just
black
eat, like, the-
bears. They eat like a little bit of like berries and stuff.
Polar bears
Polar
just
bears are
eat meat.
vicious.
Fish,
Just meat.
penguins, that's all polar bears eat. And it just keeps getting closer to them. And every time it goes underwater, they don't know where it's going to come back up at.
Oh, that's
and just
terrifying.
It comes up. And then eventually it comes to theirs. And it comes up, grabs one of their buddies. There's only like 3 of them or
No
something.
way.
Yeah.
Grabs one of their buddies,
there's like
whips
10.
him off, goes underwater, and goes onto the iceberg next to them and just eats him.
No.
They can't
30
do
yards
anything
from
about it.
This is a true story.
No,
Yep.
it's not.
And they have
Yeah.
to sit there and just watch their buddy get eaten
No.
because they can't
Yeah.
do anything. Like, what are you gonna do? Fight the polar bear?
Yeah, like even if all
you
y'all
gotta do
fought,
something.
even if
Like,
all y'all
I'm sure
fought
they
the
were
polar bear,
yelling
you
at
all
it.
lose.
You gotta
I'm sure
do
they're
something.
yelling at
Okay, if we were all 3 there, you gonna help? If someone gets taken, are we all just gonna let let's say we're all 4 there and
I'll be
Maverick
honest,
gets taken.
Alex.
Are we gonna try to fight the polar bear to get Maverick
I'll be
back?
honest, Alex. You're the largest one here.
All right.
I'm gonna hope he eats you when he's full.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, you are not intimidating a polar bear.
Nothing would be worse than him eating someone like Mav and then him being like,
It comes
"I'm
back."
still hungry."
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Joe, you don't want him to eat me or Joe.
Yep.
Me and Cass are just
We're
throwing
not-
each other
we're
out like, go.
We're like a side dish, you know?
Yeah. We like the little dessert.
That'd
my
be so
gosh.
foul if he was still hungry. Like, really bad. You're gonna take another one of us, dude. Like nothing's more gruesome than that. Imagine your buddy. He just pops up, grabs your buddy, rips him
off.
into the water, and just goes onto the iceberg next to you and starts just chowing away on your buddy.
Oh
so
my gosh,
sad,
that's
bro.
so terrible, dude. When I was growing up, we had an invasion in our town.
Invasion.
Yeah.
Invasion, bro. Like when you say invasion, I'm thinking aliens.
Well, you're from Arkansas,
Basically.
right? It's bears.
It was an invasion. This
An
is
invasion
a
of
real
what?
thing. We had an invasion of these foreign fish.
Foreign fish.
What are you talking about right now? Bro?
What?
Fish?
What is this man talking about?
I was thinking
I promise I'm not
bears.
lying. I looked it up
Fish
to remember the
can't
name.
invade, bro.
Huh?
Fish can't
Yes,
get out of water.
Invasive
but
fish.
that's why they were invasive and alien-like. They could crawl on land, and they
No.
looked like
No, I've heard
snakes.
about those.
And they would come out of land for 3 days, and they would bite and eat flesh. They could live off land for 3 days.
No, they're
This
called
man's
like
lying.
snake. No,
They're
I'm not
called
joking. They're called like
snakehead fish.
Snakehead
Snakehead
fish.
fish.
That's actually a real thing.
There's no
Look
way.
it up. It's
Someone
a real thing.
Google.
Here,
There's
I already
no
got it
way.
right
It
here.
was on River Monsters, bro. I
You
used to
are
watch
already
that.
It
ready
show.
for
invaded
me to
my
tell you
city.
it's not real.
We weren't allowed to go fishing
that's
for like
real.
a month.
I've seen that.
That was in my
a
city.
fish that crawls on
It's a
land.
fish head
It
snake.
can breathe there for like 3 days.
Yeah, it can be on land for 3 days and crawl.
Like
Snakehead
3
fish.
days.
Why is that's not a fish if it can live on land? For
No,
3
but
days?
it's in
It's a turtle.
water.
No, it's this. These things.
Yeah, we're looking at it.
What the?
Thing is freaky looking. I kind of want one. Kind of cool.
What?
They look cool.
Yeah, it looks like an eel.
Dude, I
Imagine
remember
you come
we
in
were
your bedroom and it's out of the tank. You're like, oh no.
We
Where'd
were
it go?
so scared about it. Like we were freaked out.
and they like bite people?
Yeah, it'll bite
Oh.
flesh.
It's
just like under- it's just under your
in a
bed.
fish tank at your home, and it's gone. You're like, it's just chasing you around. Get out of your tank, fish!
Bro, one of the scariest thing is there's an octopus, I believe. Yes, there's an octopus that can crawl out of water and it climbs trees.
No, it doesn't.
It's not. There's no
No,
way.
it's not.
I think I'm telling the truth.
No, bro. If a fish, if I'm just out of lake, bro, tanning or fishing, and a fish comes out of the water and starts chasing me, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, you run into the trees and an octopus falls on you.
Oh my god.
And especially because I didn't know those even exist, I would have been freaking out if I saw a fish just chasing me.
Yeah, it is one, bro.
No,
An
it's
octopus that
not.
climbs trees?
It's not.
There's no way there's an octopus that climbs trees.
The Pacific Northwest tree octopus. No. The thing's in a pine tree like it lives in Colorado. What is it doing?
Oh my god.
Look at it. That's a pine tree.
Let me see. Dude, that's not real.
Bro,
Pacific
y'all
Northwest
think
would be
I'm
like-
so cap.
Oregon,
Yeah.
Washington.
This is definitely one of those animals that they're like, it lived 1,000 years ago, supposedly.
I dare you to go check.
There, there's no way it's actually real.
Bro, can you
anymore.
imagine getting attacked by an octopus?
On land? That's just crazy.
Bro, did y'all know there used to be like a North American like tiger
Yes.
Yeah.
that used to live here?
Is
Are
this
you talking
big
about the
deal or
server
something?
taste?
There used to be a tiger.
You're not talking about the
Tiger?
server. Wait,
Saber-tooth?
Yeah, you're not talking
No,
about
not
that.
saber tooth. There was like a tiger, and it like hunted what is those things called? Antelope that live here. The antelope.
This
And that's
just
why
sounds
they're
like
so
a normal
fast.
tiger.
No, it's like super fast, like a cheetah. Oh no, it was a cheetah, not tiger. Sorry, there was a North American cheetah. Sorry, I was saying the wrong thing. Yeah, North American cheetah. We used to have a cheetah.
Am I supposed to be impressed that a cheetah's lived here?
No, but just think about it. If you're out in the woods and you saw a cheetah,
Well, think about how everyone in Africa feels.
I've almost been attacked by a Black Panther
Whoa.
multiple times.
no, not multiple times.
Wakanda forever.
3 times.
There's no way.
I'm telling you.
No.
Where
I
did
can
you
call
see
up the
Black
people
Panthers?
now. No, you don't see him. Do you know what
So
sound
you're
name?
just- you're
Wait,
like,
no,
oh.
nope. You can look it up before. Check if I'm lying. Do you know what sound a panther makes?
Probably like a weird
Like a chuckle, right?
growl.
A panther sounds like a baby crying.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A baby crying.
So you almost got attacked by 3 babies.
No.
Guys,
So we were popping
guys, for
fireworks.
y'all, I don't know. Joe has a baby.
Yep.
So every night Joe thinks he's going to attack
Speaking
by
of your
Black
baby,
Panther.
Joe. Speaking of your baby,
He's not the Black Panther.
no, but somebody that you showed a picture of your baby to that when they came over the other day.
They call him ugly.
No, they said
What? They call him up.
They said it doesn't look like it belonged to me.
yeah. They said, is that Joe's kid though?
No.
Was Joe the- is Joe the dad?
This was Harper.
No, Harper may have said the same thing too.
Remember you showed Harper your baby and you were showing it to her and she goes, "Who's the dad?"
Yeah. Like
I had
what?
another friend say the same thing. Pretty
Joe
much.
was like, "I am. I'm the dad."
Who is this?
First of all, you have a picture of Joe's baby?
No,
No, they saw it
Joe
on my
showed them a
phone.
picture.
And I showed him here.
No, you showed some people at the court.
I know
It was
which
on
one.
FaceTime.
Oh, and they said, "Who's
Oh,
the dad?"
on FaceTime?
Yeah, the baby was in the bath or something.
Oh.
Oh, they didn't think it was
Begins
Joe's
with a
baby?
G.
Huh?
Begins name. Does their name begin with a G?
I think they all thought the same thing.
Oh my
They didn't think it
god.
was her baby, his baby.
Yeah.
Joe's baby's really white. for the ones that don't know. And
It's a cute baby.
cute baby, but don't look like Joe's baby.
But he does look like he has like African American features.
He does. Well, and
Yeah, he has,
he's
like,
definitely
Cassius
doesn't look
lips.
White.
He has African American features.
Like Cassius
Like
lips.
Cassius lips.
No, he definitely doesn't look white to me.
No.
He
That's-
definitely
I'm
looks like a
honest-
mixed baby.
Yeah, but I feel like he looks like what his baby would look like a mixed person and a white person having a baby.
Yes, I agree.
I feel like that's what he looks like.
Yeah, that's a skin tone for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. You never know.
So we'll see what his baby looks like. Your baby's gonna look just straight up white.
Dude, I was dying laughing.
Dude,
though.
you know, okay, this is a. Should I save it for a thumbnail? No, we can't. But have you ever thought about the fact that unless there's like actual some type of sort of white primacy, we're all gonna be mixed?
I know. I thought about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I said,
There's
how?
gonna be no like.
I said, how do we have races?
Yeah.
Wouldn't by now all the races be abolished?
No, it's because of people who will not
Well, I guess it's
like
also
mix with other races.
I mean, I guess
so
it's
that
also
always
too
has to happen.
because I guess until recently, everyone kind of stayed on their continents.
Wait, I said white premises. That's completely wrong. What is it?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah,
white
it's
supremacy?
White race?
no, it's like there's a title for it, and it's like white people who will only marry white people, and everyone else in the family is too.
I think that's a thing with every race.
Purebred.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, is that not it?
See registered.
Is that bad?
No, that's fun. But that's the thing with every race. Because if you think about it, like you go to Asia, bro, like or India, like you don't just see like even white people, black people. You don't see anyone walking. It's just all Asians.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like America, you at least see like a ton. You see like every race here.
Yeah.
But in Asia,
In
you go
Texas.
there, it's just Asians.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
maybe the UK's a little,
yeah, I would say
like,
like the
got
UK, like
racist,
Canada,
but like
America.
India, that's just gonna be Indians, and like Asia, that's just gonna pretty much be Asians.
I'll say 2070. Like we'll have very little people who aren't mixed.
Really?
I don't think so,
I don't know
just
about
because,
that,
like I
but-
said, Asia and India, America. I mean, there's every race here, like every race.
yeah.
I'd say a majority
I'd
of
say a couple
America.
hundred years still.
I'd
Maybe
say a
more.
couple thousand.
Yeah, maybe a couple thousand.
And
I
not
don't
in
know.
America though.
But
Maybe like across the world, but in the U.S. definitely within like 80, 90 years or 100 years.
Yeah, definitely the U.S. It's the most like, what's that called?
Diverse.
oh,
Yeah, you
I
would.
found this out this week, guys. The Titanic's not a real story.
Yes, it is.
No, not
You're
the
right.
movie.
It's not a story.
Not
Oh
the
yeah,
movie.
the
What- yeah,
movie.
Movie's not
Obviously, the movie.
The movie is like very
made
much
up.
fiction.
Obviously,
completely
the
made
movie's
up.
made up.
Yeah, it's a movie.
All that happened was the boat sank.
Yeah, obviously the
obviously.
story's made
Bro,
up.
I thought Jack was like a real dude.
Yeah.
He was looking up a like what do you call it, a bio
I was like, Jack's a real
biography
idiot.
of him.
I was like, what a
He was like,
real
what's
idiot.
Jack's lineage?
Wait,
Yeah.
why would Jack be an idiot?
Because his wife lived, or his girlfriend or whatever, and she lives to tell the story about how she wouldn't let him on the door and he sat in the water and froze to death.
Yeah, that is a crazy story to tell if you were the girlfriend.
But apparently it's not true. Not real. My whole world fell apart.
Wait, you knew it wasn't real, right?
Yeah, I did find it out recently. But what's crazy is people found out that you can actually, like he could have fit on the door.
Yeah, he could have fit on the door.
Yeah,
Obviously,
they
in the
did the math. He definitely could have fit on the door.
In the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously could have fit.
The door was big enough?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
not
Yeah.
seen it?
No, I've never really
He
seen
chose
it.
to die.
Yeah, he chose.
He wanted to
it was,
die.
It was practically like he just wanted
It was
to die.
easy,
Like,
man.
He was like, man, I got so much debt waiting for me on the islands. I might as well just let you go.
No, but you know who did live? Who actually lived and wasn't in one of the lifeboats? was the chef, one of the chefs.
Chef?
He,
How'd
before
he
the boat
live?
was sinking, he drank all the whiskey he could, and it kept him warm enough to
What?
survive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was that his strat, or was he just drowning?
No, I
with
think he
you?
was just like drowning himself. He was like, I'm going down. Might as well take some whiskey
he
with me.
grabbed the most expensive whiskey he's like never tried. He's like, this one better be good. But if that was his strat,
That man's a genius.
that's a smart man. But wait, does whiskey keep you warm? Is that true?
yeah.
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 It like heats you up or something?
I mean,
Yeah. It keeps you warm.
yeah. It's
Kids
makes
don't
What is
your
try
it?
this.
body
Close
just,
it? How does
I don't
no,
know,
your
but-
body just heats up.
Well, I don't know. You want me to
Why
Google
didn't you
it?
just get some of those like hand warmers and put those all around them?
Yeah.
Starts eating the insides of
I
them.
don't know. Maybe the man just had like extra like thickness on him or something. That kept
What are
him
you trying
warm.
to say?
Maybe I don't think it was the whiskey.
Could you imagine though, the rescue boat show up and all the bigger people are just floating on top of water?
They're all the ones that are alive.
Yeah, they're the only ones
all the
alive.
scrawny people just froze immediately.
Okay, well, I assume it's real because the top article says why drinking booze to stay warm is a terrible and dangerous idea. So maybe it's a terrible idea, but
It works.
Work for the chef.
It's a terrible idea anyways. Our audience is 14.
I wonder how many people. Wait, how many people like? Or how long did it take them to get to the Titanic? You think were they out there for days, or was it like
No,
hours?
No,
it
like
was,
a night.
Definitely hours.
It was like a night.
Like 12, like 8. I don't
Oh,
know,
really?
4. I don't know. It
So,
feels
like
I wonder,
overnight.
so I wonder if more people in the water lived.
Probably.
Well, there was a lot of people on the lifeboats that lived.
Yeah, but like the people in the water.
Well, the water was freezing.
I think he was the
so-
only person.
Really?
Yeah.
Water was
From
cold.
what I heard.
I don't know.
Wim Hof would win.
Wim Hof is definitely winning.
Who is Wim Hof?
Bro, Wim Hof does these breathing exercises. I don't know if we want to get into this on this episode.
Yeah, but Wim Hof's some crazy guy that does like crazy ice baths, and he can sit in like ice water for like I don't know somehow
Crazy amount of time.
a crazy amount of time.
He like trained his body to not get hypothermia.
Yeah, like literally.
What?
Yeah.
Like, and it's true.
It's real.
That's crazy,
So I
actually.
guess if he was going down, he probably literally wouldn't even be stressing.
He'd be like, this is
he
nice.
would just be on the edge of the boat, just.
Could you imagine it?
What is this?
There'd
man
be like an
doing?
empty spot on the lifeboat. He'd be like, no, I don't want it.
Just think
like,
about
I'm
everybody
fine.
around him freaking out,
Yeah, he's like-
failing and all that.
No, I'm fine. I breathe.
You're like, what? He's like,
I breathe.
You're like, get on
Get in
my
the
boat.
No.
I breathe.
I don't need lifeboat.
Oh my gosh.
he's like from like Siberia or something.
Yeah, he's like what you would imagine a what's those guys? Like that
He's like a yogi in the snow.
a yogi. What's a Yogi the Bear?
No, like someone that does yoga.
What?
That man does not look like he looks like a Viking.
He walks around barefoot in the snow. He hikes mountains
Someone who
in
does
the
yoga?
snow. He climbed.
Nah,
he
what?
climbed Everest.
Someone
with,
who does yoga is
he climbed
like
Everest
some
with no
Starbucks
shoes.
girl.
no, but I'm saying okay. No, he looks like a yogi. When you see him, he just looks like a yogi.
Matt thinks yoga people look like Vikings apparently.
Maverick
Or
thinks people
monks.
who do yoga climb Mount Everest barefoot.
He's
Yeah.
describing monks.
Yeah, you haven't described
kind
a
of more
yogi
monk
at all.
Monk-like. Yeah.
Monks don't do yoga?
What
They're
do
like
monks
super.
do?
Like, look at the
They
first
just, like,
picture. This
train
guy
and,
is
like-
sitting on an iceberg with
Let me see.
crisscross. Like he's like a yoga looking guy.
No, that's
Like I
monk.
said, I
That's
know a
monk.
few things that monks don't do. They
What
don't-
do
they don't-
monks do and not do?
They don't curse, obviously.
Uh-huh.
They don't.
Do they even talk?
Not a lot. I don't
Yeah,
think.
I don't think so.
No,
Wait, do monks? They
I
don't
think they
talk at all?
talk, but like they don't like. I think they talk.
They're bald.
Yeah, they shake
Oh
their
yeah,
heads.
they all bald.
They meditate a lot. Looks
Can
like.
you look up what monks do, Mav?
What do monks do?
Yeah.
They meditate.
They
Yeah, they-
vow to celibacy, right?
They vow a lot of things.
That's what I'm
Some of
saying.
them don't even talk.
That's what I'm saying. Are they allowed
Some
to
of them
talk?
vow not to talk for like year or like.
Yeah.
I feel like
Some of them like don't eat for like a long time
yeah,
too.
like months.
Yeah, I know that's a thing too. Yeah.
Like they're it's
monks
crazy.
are crazy.
Dude, they like break bricks with their fists.
Yeah. Have you seen Stranger Things? No. Doctor Strange.
I think they're like part of a religious community.
It
It
is.
looks like.
It is a religious.
It's religion?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
Yeah, I
religious
think it's
thing.
something with Buddhism or something. I don't know.
It's pretty crazy, bro. Have y'all heard about the right hand in Africa? Do you
What?
know about that?
Yes.
You're
Wait,
not
no,
supposed to
that's
shake
Asia.
people's. It's Africa too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's in a lot of third world countries. You're
What?
not supposed to shake people's right hand.
Because they don't have toilet paper.
Yeah, they wipe with their right hand.
I didn't
I
believe
heard
them
that.
when I got there, and so I would still shake everybody's right hand. And I was walking along the shore one morning off the coast of Madagascar on the
No.
beach,
No.
and there were some fishermen, and they took a bathroom break, and they just went to the rocks, and they used the bathroom beside each other while they were talking, looking out over the shore, and they just took their hand and started splashing the ocean water up to clean.
And then just use their hand.
Yep.
Oh.
You know, that's one thing that
I could get behind. Less toilet paper. No, I'm kidding.
What?
that's one thing I will never understand. You know, duvets. Is that what it's called?
Something like that.
No. The toilet that splashes water up your booty hole.
Oh,
A bidet.
Bidet.
Yeah. Those things, and I have some friends that swear by them. Bro, that is not clean your booty hole, man. Your booty hole, sure.
Why are you calling it a booty hole?
Yeah. I don't like
weird.
that.
I don't
It's
know.
making me uncomfortable.
What do you?
Just say clean yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just uncomfortable.
Your pooper hole, that does
That's
not
also
clean it, man.
uncomfortable.
I have a friend who had a portable one. We were all in the trailer together, and he just pulled it out, and we all ran out the trailer. A portable debate.
Bro's like, gotta fill it up at the sink before he goes to the bathroom.
Bro, it was electrified.
He's got a little controller.
Just gonna plug it in.
Oh my gosh.
No, those things do not. I have a friend that he's like, dude, would you rather when you clean your hands, do you just wipe it or do you use water? I'm like, okay, but that's not true because you use water to rub it all off, and then you wipe it, and then it's clean. If I just poured water on my hand, that does not clean my hand.
Also, it's soap.
No.
Like, you use soap. You know, like
Yeah, and we use soap. It's actually the furthest from a duvet possible.
Yeah, it's just it's absolutely wrong.
Y'all are absolutely crazy, though.
What?
If you think that you're not cleaner if you use one of those.
what?
What are you
Do you
saying?
want to see my booty hole?
No.
Stop saying
Listen,
that.
I'll be honest. I think you need a little bit of both. If you
Yeah,
want
I
to be
would
the
say
cleanest.
both would be ideal.
Yeah, I'll say that. Cleanest optional part would be
Both.
spray water up your booty hole, take toilet paper.
Well, I think
wipe
some of
it
them
all
do
up.
both.
Then after you've wiped up all the water, then use dry toilet paper and
Hey.
wipe that.
Do you have that video? Can we put that on here of the throwing competition?
Let's talk
Oh.
about that next.
I've been
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to talk about this.
We've talked about. We've been
Matt
on this
has
episode
a
for a while.
topic that he really wants to talk about.
I really want to talk about it too.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty
so
fun.
bad.
It's gonna be pretty funny. It'll probably be like the next episode or the next one after that we talk about. Because the next one's gonna be pretty freaking funny. We're gonna be talking about feminine products.
Ew.
So
Wait, are you
I don't
a
want to do that.
feminine product?
yeah, we're gonna be going all the feminine
Are they
products.
yours?
Wait, oh my gosh.
What?
We're feminine products.
What? We're not a no. We're not
Women.
feminine products.
What are you?
We're products of the feminine because we were all born out of a woman.
Oh shoot.
I know, bro.
What?
Huh?
That's crazy, actually.
Is that what you were saying?
Basically,
Wowzers.
that and also like
thought
we're
that's
made.
where you were going,
We're
you know?
made. I
don't think
mean,
it was.
depending on what you
I think he
believe,
was
we're
saying
made
we're
for
used-
women.
But we're not a product that like women buy.
We are a product of women.
They buy us.
No, we are a product
anything,
from
we buy
women.
women.
Yeah, we buy women. You know, I got a few.
Oh my gosh.
I got a few rules for women. I have 2 rules I figured out.
2 rules.
I saw one of them on TikTok, and I was like, "That's a good rule." So I have 2 rules. Rule
But
1.
wait.
What do you mean by rules?
Yeah, wait, hold on, wait. First of all, clarify the rule, and then after you
These are
clarify.
2 rules that I think we should apply to all women.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Is this like
Yeah.
your wife, or is this like
All.
just all women?
All women.
Okay, Matt's making a rule right now. 2 rules.
Hope
for
these doesn't
half
hope
the
this
world.
doesn't get cut. If it does, you're probably gonna you'll know in about 5 seconds.
All right, rule number 1: make 100K.
No. Rule number 1: take care of me. No. Okay. The 2 rules are: Rule 1: women can't eat at Wingstop.
Oh.
That's fair.
That's just wrong.
fair.
Women
What?
can't. Yeah. If a girl is like, "Can we get Wingstop?" No. Don't
What
say
are
that.
you saying?
Listen, a guy can't eat Starbucks either.
Yeah. It's just.
Well,
kinda
this
weird.
guy does.
Yeah, I know you eat Starbucks, and that's freaking
I'm not
weird.
gonna lie,
You
no-
also listen to Taylor Swift, you little weirdo.
gross if a girl
No,
wanted
listen.
Wingstop.
Eating Starbucks is crazy. Getting a drink from Starbucks, that's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
That's
Can a
maybe okay.
dude listen to Taylor Swift and eat Starbucks at the
I
same
just
time?
don't like. Okay, no.
Bro,
No,
you're
he's
telling
not
me you don't
saying
like
no.
their egg Gouda
This
bites?
man does. This
Okay,
man
eating
eats
at
The
Starbucks
egg
is
Gouda bites are
crazy.
fire.
No,
Nah.
he eats Starbucks
Hey,
and listens
I'm sorry,
to Taylor
even
Swift at the
Starbucks-
same
Even
time.
a girl who eats Starbucks is weird. Starbucks is not
Yo.
good.
No, Starbucks grilled cheese be smacking.
Okay,
Bro, what are
no.
y'all talking
No,
about?
sure, if you're like, oh, I gotta grab some, but going to Starbucks out of your own will,
Right.
grabbing something and then playing Taylor Swift music, that's crazy.
Wait, you
Joe's done.
saying you think I go just for the breakfast or whatever?
I just know you go, and you also listen to Taylor Swift while you eat it.
Yeah, you probably do.
Does anyone want to hear rule number 2?
I don't know. I kind of like rule
Okay.
number 1.
Rule number 1: women can't eat at Wingstop.
Okay.
Rule number 2: Don't vote.
What? What is going on? Is Andrew Tate in here right now?
Got the Tate brothers over there on
I
that.
know.
No. I mean,
What?
I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke.
The next one is also they can't run for anything.
I don't get it. They can't run?
For like secretary, president.
Oh, they can't be president.
Yeah.
No,
They
no.
run all right. They're mouths, but we ain't gonna
No,
talk
around
about
here
that.
we love women. Women should vote for whatever their husband tells them.
They should.
Oh my gosh.
I'm kidding.
You know what's crazy?
It's a joke. People get so mad. We're joking, dog.
But you know what? If a woman sat here and said, I think that all men should die, the world is better without men.
Or this. This is my favorite
It'd
one.
be fine. They
This is
can
my
just get rid of
favorite
it.
one. And so many women say this all the time. I hear girls say this all the time. And every time I'm like, and I have to correct them. And I'll say something back. But they'll say, I'm just so tired of men. All men are trash. Right? Bro, if I said I'm so tired of women, all women are trash, they lose their mind. And you know what? I think it's our fault. We let them get away with it.
But we also are
Are
trash.
trash. We are trash. That's fair. You know what? They're not wrong. We are trash.
Listen, all I have one rule for women.
Run wool.
One
Listen,
wool.
I
What's
have
your rule?
One rule for women. Please just take a joke, man. That's all I ask. That's all I ask, men and women. That's my rule for society.
Literally, how can you even say that?
What?
Kate married you. She took a joke.
Oh no! That was
That's
Emotional damage.
that was a
crazy.
violation right there.
That's crazy.
You gonna need some therapy.
Nah,
Yeah.
That was bad. I'm
Joe,
not-
you just sent him to the therapy for a
Joe.
long time.
And Joe, that joke wasn't funny.
that was very
That joke
funny.
wasn't funny.
That wasn't funny.
Are you having bathroom problems on the toilet over there?
You know, that's all I ask, dude. The amount of times I say jokes to not just women or men, the amount of times I just say jokes to anyone and they get offended, bro. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. It's a joke. It's not real.
I agree.
It's
Yeah.
not real. It's a joke.
I mean, you gotta know when someone's joking and when they're not.
Yeah, you have to set a rule. I have to make a rule of like, if you ask the second time, am I joking? I have to say yes.
Huh?
Really?
Because then like it's not a joke if you never tell them it's not a joke.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't do that.
Or
Yeah,
you like
at the
wait too
beginning of this
long.
episode when Cash said that I was in the news headlines for the being lost at sea. No, he wasn't. It's a joke.
Oh, that was a joke. Yeah, I wasn't in the headlines, but I was probably about to make headlines. That's not a joke.
You should have stayed out there longer, made headlines.
You could have.
Yeah, I could have. It would have been like TikToker lost at sea.
Man attacked by orca.
No.
Man breathing exercises in the middle of the ocean. Survives for 30 days.
I feel like now we have to clarify all our jokes for the episode. Women, we don't have rules for you.
You can eat at Wingstop.
Yeah, we're joking.
Just not Taco
And
Bell.
we do think you should vote. What, guys?
No. I believe women should vote. Yeah. No, for
What?
sure.
I feel like y'all think I'm joking
Wait,
when
no,
I say
everyone
when I
agrees
say
that women should vote, right?
I mean, I'm saying women should vote, but I feel like y'all all
No,
think I'm
I'm
joking.
saying women
No.
should vote, man.
I mean,
What about you, Alex?
You guys definitely gave a look there. Like,
Wait, Alex, should women vote?
yeah.
Yeah, what about you, Joe?
We all agree
I
women
don't
should vote.
believe you.
Hey, Joe, should women vote?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the most uncomfortable. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once again.
I mean,
that
if
was
they
a
if they
joke.
want to, if they want to vote, we won't
Yeah,
make them vote.
Yeah, you know what you say? Women should vote. You know what you hear back? You can't tell me what to do.
I know. What if I wanted to decide to vote myself? Well, you can't. Well, you can't tell me that. I'm gonna vote.
Oh, women are gonna hate us after this.
Well, I hope. Listen, guys, y'all gotta understand. We love women. We all love women.
I married a woman.
They're great. His best friend's a woman.
My mom's a woman.
I love my mom, but
Mother Earth's a woman.
Mother Earth's a woman. What is Mother Earth?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's Mother Earth?
Mother of the Earth.
Who's that?
Oprah Winfrey, I think. Does she look Mother Earthly? She looks very. Could you imagine if it was someone like Ellen, though?
Ellen.
Or what if it was Hillary?
Oprah Winfrey, I think.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. This literally was a joke. Everything on this podcast you see is a joke, so please don't take any of it
Except
to
you
heart.
did get lost at sea.
I did get lost at sea.
That did actually happen.
That did happen.
Make sure you guys subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.